All right, Blister Canyon, do you want to party? I can't hear you.
You know the road can be such a long, long road, and sometimes you need a friend.
And that friend can come in many different ways, right, Ripper?
You know it. Sha-na-na-na-na! Yeah, all right.
You know me and Ripper love this job so much.
So much, yeah.
Yeah. And we just want to thank the fans for making us what we are. So thank you. We're gonna play some rockin' tunes for you sinners. Up next on 666 WILD.
Save us all this time. Life's just within one man called Ethan Kane. Save us all this time. Life's just within one man called Ethan Kane. Save us all this time. Life's just within one man called Ethan Kane.
All right, that was the Fuzz Brothers with the Ballad of Ethan Kane. Yeah, too hot, baby. If you love your music with a lot of rock and a side of roll, then come on in. All right, Ripper, let's go to the ring-a-ding-dinger.
All right, hit us, caller.
Oh my God! my god, I can't believe I'm talking to you two. Okay, I just wanted to know if the rumors were true about the Maximum Overdose reunion tour.
Well, I've been talking to some promoters and some agents about this, and it seems possible if the drugs come through. Yeah, baby.
It's gonna be a party all night long, baby!
Okay, so I've heard a lot of things, and I just wanted to know the truth, okay, you guys? Why did you guys really retire?
Well, the road eventually takes its toll on you. Different cities, same hotel, and the girl started getting pregnant.
Knocked up, yeah! That ain't my kid. Oh, yeah, Blister Canyon! Oh, yeah!
Honey, would you like to hear a song?
Yeah, could you guys play the Rod or Death Match by the Fuzz Brothers?
Oh, yeah, we're on the road with these guys. Crazy motherfuckers! A little later, they'll be coming in the studio.
You heard it right here, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to rock out.
Rock out! Yeah, yeah!
All right, here are the Fuzz Brothers with The Rot, followed by Death Match, a menage a dose, right here on 66.6 WILD.
When the world was young and the streets were filled with laughter, no one could foresee the coming of disaster. The death was one of creeping and the flesh began to turn. At first a mother weeping and their eyes began to burn. Flesh to bone when the rot begins to play. Bone to dust and your life is blown away. The rot! The rot! The rot! They ran to find a cure and nothing could be found. They gathered every scientist and beat them to the ground. Who could have engineered this instrument of our doom? Worse than we could have feared, all of us became a tomb. Flesh to bone when the rot begins to play. Bone to dust and your life is blown away. The rot! 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 In the still of the night, you can hear their ghastly cries. The masses are decaying, the world has closed its eyes. Who could have engineered this instrument of our doom? Worse than we could have feared, all of us became a tomb. Flesh to bone when the rot begins to play. Bone to dust and your life is blown away. The rot! The rot! The rot! The flesh to bone. The rot! The bone to dust. The rot! Step right up or sit right down, we're coming to you live. Be a satellite on every station, carnage televised. Tonight is fight night and the gauntlet has been thrown. We got 100 cameramen just covering the zone, yeah. Tonight there's gonna be a death match, a fight between the bravest of the brave. The victor will live on to fight another day. The loser gets a dig of sandy grave. matches all. 10 to 1, he's got a gun and someone's bound to fall. Killers bleed, the hate that seals the fate of mortal men. One hits the mark, one hits the wall, and the ratings rise again. Tonight there's gonna be a death match, a fight between the bravest of the brave. The victor will live on to fight another day. The loser gets a dig of sandy grave. Kill or be killed, crush or be crushed. They're roadkill, and that's just the name of the game. Kill or be killed, maim or be maimed. Don't care whose blood we see, it's all the same. Place your bets, the odds be damned, the devil matches all. 10 to 1, he's got a gun and someone's bound to fall. Tonight is fight night and the gauntlet has been thrown. We got 100 cameramen just covering the zone, yeah. Tonight there's gonna be a death match, a fight between the bravest of the brave. The victor will live on to fight another day. The loser gets a dig of sandy grave. Tonight there's gonna be a death match, a fight between the bravest of the brave. The victor will live on to fight another day. The loser gets a dig of sandy grave.
Okay, we're back. If you want to rock out all day long, don't touch that dial.
Later on today, live in the studio, the fantastic Fuzz Brothers, baby.
Let's keep this great rock and roll train chugging along here. Ooh, yeah.
We'll rock you, baby, and so will this next tune. Ooh, yeah, the Fuzz Brothers with We'll Rock You, baby, and Drive to Survive. Another 2 in a row on 66.6 WILD.
I got a couple of 2, 3 things I gotta say. You may be wondering how rough we're gonna play. You may be used to some kind of good stuff to hand touch. This is gonna be to the nail, 'cause we can't get enough. 'Cause we rock like a mother, we roll like a tank, we plunder like the pirates that push you off the plank. We won't take many prisoners, but you can be on the list. 'Cause we'll rock you, baby, bet on this. We'll rock you, baby, yeah. I like the way you walk and the way you shake your pants. I like the way you kick me that sideways glance. It's not you feeling like you didn't have to run away. You may be thinking twice about the price you pay. 'Cause we rock like a mother, we roll like a tank, we plunder like the pirates that push you off the plank. We won't take many prisoners, but you can be on the list. 'Cause we'll rock you, baby, bet on this. I like the way you walk and the way you shake your pants. I like the way you kick me that sideways glance. It's not you feeling like you didn't have to run away. You may be thinking twice about the price you pay. 'Cause we rock like a mother, we roll like a tank, we plunder like the pirates that push you off the plank. We won't take many prisoners, but you can be on the list. 'Cause we'll rock you, baby, bet on this. to push you off the plank. We won't take many prisoners, but you can be on the list. 'Cause we'll rock you, baby, bet on this. Bet on this. Bet on this. We'll rock you, baby. Yeah, 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 yeah. We'll rock you, baby. Been on the run since I was only 17. I never knew my family, never cared or gave a damn. The first sound I remember is bullets rushing by me. Ever since then I'm running just as fast as I can. We live our lives fighting just to stay alive. We've got to drive to survive. It's a race with a fight, 'cause we live on borrowed time. We've got to drive to survive. My clan is my sanity, my mountain, I'm moving. We look out for each other as we gather for the feast. A pack of ragged wolves, we sleep with both eyes open. Ever watchful of that threat that comes up from the east. We live our lives fighting just to stay alive. We've got to drive to survive. It's a race with a fight, 'cause we live on borrowed time. We've got to drive to survive. We come so far, so fast. Static like lightning bleeds. We come so far, so fast. Static like lightning bleeds. I do just what it takes to make my way and protect my brothers. We live in spite of killing and we ride against the odds. I take just what I need, lay waste, make haste and damn the others. Ignore the blood that's spilling and we race against the gods. We live our lives fighting just to stay alive. We've got to drive to survive. It's a race with a fight, 'cause we live on borrowed time. We've got to drive to survive.
Okay, so if you got the time, we got the tunes, huh, Dazzle?
Oh, that's right, Ripper. And by the looks of the phones, people really like those last two jams.
Okay, Rocker, you're on the air! Yeah! What's on your mind, baby?
Come on and hit us with it, baby.
Yeah, this is Greg, and I'm sitting here in traffic, and it sucks, man. You guys are the only reason I don't start offing people.
Hey, well, don't let us stop you, man. You do what you gotta do.
They say it's raining, but they're pissing down your back, baby! Don't let the traffic stop you, man!
Hey, watching you fucking bitch!
Oh, let her have it, man. She'll never be able to stop the rock.
And the road! Yeah! Yeah, all right! Let me hear you there, Greg!
All right, traffic, your time is up. Yeah, baby.
Hey, Greg, I got a couple of special songs for you, buddy. Keep the rock alive out there, guys. Here's another two in a row. 100 miles of bad road and a highway hunter on 66.6 WILD. Ow! we got a really big treat for you guys today, man. Live in the studio today, the Fuzz Brothers. Let me hear ya.
Let me introduce the band here. We have Vinny Vacant, lead vocals, Wolfgang Bam Bam on guitar, and Al Goss on the drums. So you guys are in town for the annual Rock Your Nuts Off show at the Paradise City Arena, right?
Yeah, well, we've been in town for a couple of days now, hanging out at the hotel. And I gotta tell you, Blister Canyon, you grow your women very, very hot, man.
So I noticed your bass player, Roadkill, isn't in the studio today. What gives, guys? A little too much fun last night, huh?
Yeah, he was gonna come, but Al beat him to death this morning with a pancake at the confidential breakfast at the hotel. Did you know confidential means free? Well, he kept saying that my playing was off and that I fucked his sister.
But you did fuck his sister, man. I watched. I was there.
Yeah, but I play wicked fucking drums, alright?
Okay, so you heard it first right here. The Fuzz Brothers will be looking for a new bass player. Hey, you know I play bass.
So guys, what's your favorite song on the new album?
The Crusher or Metal Storm is coming.
Yeah, mine would have to be Will Rock Ya, baby. I like the songs that, didn't actually make the album. Songs like 600-Pound Cock Burglar or Wham Bam, There's Your VD Ma'am, or like one of my favorites is Gaucho Love. But, most of my songs didn't make it on the album for whatever reason.
Okay, well, let's take a request from the band themselves. Hey, guys, what song should we play the fans off the new Fuzz Brothers album entitled Fingering the Masses?
I think they need to hear The Crusher or Straight to Hell, man.
Oh, yeah, The Crusher. Good one.
Sure.
All right, put your seatbelts on, because we're going to let 2 tracks loose on the city. Here's The Crusher and Killers Unite!
On 66.6 WILD.
Machines to kill the will of man. Only purpose to bring us to the brink of extinction. Flesh and bone to dust and scorch the land. Run back to your homes, pack up only what you need. Send away your women and take your fastest steed. We ride until the morning, we race against the night. Keep the faith that one day we may again walk in the light. 1,000 years ago, the madman made the crusher. Machines to kill the will of man. Only purpose to bring us to the brink of extinction. Flesh and bone to dust and scorch the land. Machines to kill the will of man. Only purpose to bring us to the brink of extinction. Flesh and bone to dust and scorch the land. 1,000 years ago, the madman made the crusher. Machines to kill the will of man. This is not a test, this is distress. Now do you read me? Overmodulation, interference in my ears. We've lost already half a dozen of our strongest warriors. Mayday, mayday, we need some assistance over here. I need to know if you're receiving the transmission we're beaming. Can hear the sirens over the screaming, calling all killers unite. Before we never had a reason, but apparently it's open season. Compromised by an act of treason, calling all killers unite. I need to know if you're receiving the transmission we're beaming. Can hear the sirens over the screaming, calling all killers unite. Before we never had a reason, but apparently it's open season. Compromised by an act of treason, calling all killers unite.
All right, you guys, those two songs rock so hard.
So when you were in the studio recording The Crusher, what were you thinking? What was going through your mind, man?
Well, Dazzle, we just let loose, man, really, because at that time we had a lot of things going on during the recording of Fingering the Masses.
All right, let's go ahead and play a couple of tracks off that album. Here's Wasteland and Python. Another double shot of rock on 66.6 WILD.
One for the highway hunters ready to kill. Two for the mercenaries up on the hill. Three for the gunners who shoot at will. Four on the pole, baby, such a thrill. I'm running down to the wasteland, down where the hunters fight. You will be mine, it's just a matter of time. Down in the wasteland tonight. All the nomads ready to fight. Six for the wingman already in flight. Seven for the clans who can't sleep at night. Eight for the straight shooters getting it right. I'm running down to the wasteland, down where the hunters fight. You will be mine, it's just a matter of time. Down in the wasteland tonight. Think you're gonna get it tonight? Well, I hope that you're ready to fight. You know we're all out killers, that's right, that's why we fight. Mercenaries are hell of a care. Police and havoc everywhere. I fuck my knuckles bare, that's right, that's why we fight. Nine for the death match ready to ride. just a matter of time. Down in the wasteland tonight. I'm going down, down, down. I'm running hard, and I'm running lean, and I'm going down, down to the wasteland.
What a good album, guys! Like, what happens in the studio when recording an album like this? Come on, give us some stories. Give us some stories. I know the fans would love to hear some studio stories.
Well, when we were in the studio recording this album, we all ended up getting divorced.
Oh, man, that must have been rough.
Well, no, not really, because all wives were a bunch of bitches, right? Plus, with the wives not around, there's really no voice of reason, you know? Well, actually, it's like being set free, you know? Because once we got single, man, it was like winning the fucking lottery, man, you know? Because we just wake up, drink some gin, smoke a big fatty, and fuck some chicks, then roll the tape, man.
Man, isn't that hard?
No, actually, it's very easy to be shit-faced all day. It takes a little practice, and I know it sounds intimidating, but if you don't let it overwhelm you, you will get wasted.
Well, we try to help our fans by showing them how dedicated we are to the recording process, and I think it shows on the album. Well, one time we were just sitting around a hotel room bored, so we decided to start a campfire in the hallway, right? So we're throwing gasoline in it and the hotel burns down, right? So, had we not done that, we would have never been able to record our first album, That Motherfucking Hotel Burned Down Man, which was, of course, our breakout album.
I had never heard that story before. us. So on the album, Fish in the Butt, where did you get that title?
But this fat hooker kept knocking on a hotel door, and we wouldn't let her in, man.
We didn't have enough food.
Well, eventually, man, she chewed through the door, so we kind of had to let her in. We told her she wanted to hang out with the fabulous Fuzz Brothers, that she'd have to put a mud shark in her butt. That's how they lost their first drummer, and they rang me up the very next day.
What happened to him?
Well, he took her to his room, and I guess the mud shark really wasn't dead yet, and it bit his Johnson off, man. He bled to death out in the hallway, and that's when we recorded Mud Shark Dick Death, which sold 4 million copies.
Well, let's go ahead and play a couple of songs off that album. Here you go, Fuzz Brothers fans. 2 in a row, Mercenaries and New World Order
On 66.6 WILD.
Time to take notice. New world order's here. Drive at your own risk. Kick it into high gear. No one's responsible. Put your hand on the wheel. You need more weapons. And none of them can. Temperature's rising. Oh yeah. Butter is burning. Oh yeah. Metal is turning. Oh yeah. Time to join New World Order.
Crashing, smashing.
in the rear view. You have a clear view. It's your world I'm rocking now. I'm gonna get you. You better not accept. You better not pass. Put your pedal to the metal. And step on the gas. Temperature's rising. Oh yeah. Rubber is burning. Oh yeah. Metal is turning. Oh yeah. Time to join. New world order. Just keep on driving right into the sun. Demons in your mind, you need a big gun. Drive into the moonlight, straight into the night, shooting out all the headlights. Now you wanna run. Temperature's rising, oh yeah. Rubber is burning, oh yeah. Metal is turning, oh yeah. Time to join new world order.
Welcome back to 66.6 WILD. We're rocking in the studio today, baby. Well, I know I got some Fuzz Brother fans on the phones right now. Hey, you guys want to take some calls?
Sure, man.
Okay, caller, you're on the air with Ripper, Dazzle, and the fabulous Fuzz Brothers!
Oh my god, I love you guys so much! I got pregnant at one of your concerts! Can I get a backstage pass for the show?
I'm sure we can do that!
You want to ask the Fuzz Brothers a question?
Oh yeah! When you guys toured with Suicide Diamond, is it true you blew up their lead guitar player?
Yeah, we did it, but we did it as a prank. Some bands, they take their music too serious. So we're backstage the final night of the concert. We've been snorting unleaded gas and doing poppers. And then Al comes up with this idea, man. He says, hey, let's put dynamite in Josh Martin's guitar, and when he goes into his solo, we'll blow him up.
Someone had miscalculated the amount of dynamite it would take to blow Josh into the rafters.
Yeah, well, we're not fucking mathematicians now, are we? So he goes into this smoking solo, man, and boom, and he actually went through the roof. We never saw him land. I don't think anyone did, really.
Yeah, man, we like to think he's still up there rocking his solo for God and fucking some of them holy groupies.
So you heard it here first, the rumors are true. Carla, would you like to pick the next song we play from the new album?
Oh my god, yes, I do! How about Metal Storm is Coming?
Alright, then that's what you get, baby! Yeah! Here's the Fuzz Brothers with Metal Storm is Coming! And for all our special fans out there, a previously unreleased track, No Man's Land! Yeah!
On 66.6 WILD.
Your tracks give you away. You can hide, but the tide has turned today. You've got muscle, but you're back again. against the wall. A born slayer, but the dragon's much too tall. A metal storm is coming, a machine of doom is humming, a hail of death to snuff out every sound. A metal storm is coming, a machine of doom is humming, a hail of death to snuff out every sound. The hounds of hell have a scent and they'll track it down. Your head is swimming in a sea filling with red. The sharks are circling and the madness turns to dread. You've got muscle but you're back against the wall. A born slayer but the dragon's much too tall. A metal storm is coming, a machine of doom is humming, a hail of death to snuff out every sound. A metal storm is coming, a machine of doom is humming, a hail of death to snuff out every sound. A metal storm is coming, a machine of doom is humming, a hail of death to snuff out every sound. A metal storm is coming, the machine of doom is humming, a hail of death to snuff out every sound. The hounds of hell have a scent and they'll track it down. Banished from the city for your crimes against the clan. Flushed out of the mountains by the hunter's cunning hand. Beaten by the sandstorms as the ghostly winds collide. On a road to becoming legend, the dread becomes you as you ride. Where do you go when there's no place left for you? Welcome to no man's land. This is the life and the death of all you do. Here in no man's land. Where do you go when there's no place left for you? Welcome to no man's land. This is the life and the death of all you do. Here in no man's land. The word has reached the circle of the inner sanctum high. The fiercest killers crumble at your feet, however they try. 7 clans with 7 plans and 7 ways to die. No longer are you man bringer of doom, eye for an eye. You'll make them pay for all their lies. A blackened heart, the judgment reigns. You'll paint the landscape with their cries. Numb to every feeling save the pain. Where do you go when there's no place left for you? Welcome to no man's land. This is the life and the death of all you do. Here in no man's land. Where do you go when there's no place left for you?
Those songs rock! Yeah, and you know this, Blister Canyon. Yeah, all right!
All right, first person to run over 10 people and bring their ears or arms up to the studio wins 2 tickets to tonight's show with the Fuzz Brothers. Here's another 2 in a row with the Fuzz Brothers. Sand in the city and straight to hell. Sinners unite on 66.6 WILD.
When the sun is beating down upon the town, upon the dunes, and the shaman plays a game of fortune with some ancient runes. He claims to see the life and death of any who the gone, and he keeps a running list of those whose breath won't reach the dawn. Seems like superstition lives and lives as the hot wind feels like dragon's breath. Sand City, your fate falls through an hourglass. Sand City, your head is reeling from the blast. Sand City, there's no pity for your past. Sand City, hang the clan flag at half-mast. You run around the corner and a nightmare becomes true. This town is teeming with a dreadful plan for you. Their eyes are reddened with the hatred for your plight. You open fire, leave the living filled with fright. Seems like superstition lives and lives as the hot wind feels like dragon's breath. Sand City, your fate falls through an hourglass. Sand City, your head is reeling from the blast. Sand City, there's no pity for your past. Sand City, hang the clan flag at half-mast. And as the sun sets on the place they call Sand City, the night deceives you with a cool breeze. But don't be fooled by the sleeping calling and refrain. Assassins lie awake, they only need to hear you breathe. Sand City, your fate falls through an hourglass. Sand City, your head is reeling from the blast. Sand City, there's no pity for your past. Sand City, hang the clan flag at half-mast. Sand City, your fate falls through an hourglass. Sand City, your head is reeling from the blast. Sand City, there's no pity for your past. Sand City, hang the clan flag at half-mast. New Canaan is waiting, and the wheels are gyrating. Ethan is coming for you, and the clans are attacking, and the bodies keep on stacking. Ethan is coming for you. You're going straight to hell. I know you know it well. Step up and ring the bell, 'cause you're going straight to hell. You're going straight to hell, and I know you know it well. Step up and ring the bell, 'cause you're going straight to hell. It's a final construction of man's own destruction. It's ready and clearly at hand. And the scavengers will track you, and the killers will attack you as you drive across this no man's land. I've been driving
light is almost done. You know you got the power, and you'll bring down the tower before your time here is done. You're going straight to hell. I know you know it well. Step up and ring the bell, 'cause you're going straight to hell. You're going straight to hell, and I know you know it well. Step up and ring the bell, 'cause you're going straight to hell.
All right, baby, we're back with the Fuzz Brothers live in the studio. You know, guys, I'm looking at this album cover and wow.
That's a Sentinel taking it from behind, man. Yeah, he is. And you know, the thing is we had to pay him extra because the fucker was union.
All right, here it goes off the 4th album by the Fuzz Brothers. Run him down!
On 66.6 WILD.
I'm a nightmare, an evil mercenary, loaded to the teeth with everything to make you bleed. Might as well drive yourself insane as ride against me. It won't be over till I brought you to your knees. We race along a highway that seems endless. Do what we have to survive another day. Run you down, straight through the heart you crash into your tomb. Run you down. We try to survive in a wasteland of doom. Rolling down the road, got my eyes on the highway. Drag 'em all to hell, I was born to kill 'em my way. No man on a mission, I wander through the wasteland. Pushing in the octane, you're gonna die by my hand. We race along a highway that seems endless. Do what we have to survive another day. Run you down, straight through the heart you crash into your tomb. Run you down. We try to survive in a wasteland of doom. Run you down, straight through the heart you crash into your tomb. Run you down. We try to survive in a wasteland of doom. We race along a highway that seems endless. Do what we have to survive another day. We race along a highway that seems endless. Do what we have to survive another day. Run you down, straight through the heart you crash into your tomb. Run you down, we try to survive in a wasteland of doom. Run you down, straight through the heart you crash into your tomb. Run you down, we try to survive in a wasteland of doom.
All right, I think we got a winner for the Fuzz Brother tickets. You got down here pretty quick. How'd you do it so fast?
Dude, homeless people are slow, man. I've been waiting to see you guys for years.
Okay, well, congratulations, man, and we'll see you at the show tonight.
Oh, God, thanks, man.
Hey, anything you'd like to say to the Fuzz Brothers?
Yeah, man. When I was working as a beta tester, I'd get really depressed, and then I just pop in your music, and man, you guys rock.
And it made everything better.
Man, it gave me the courage to burn that place to the fucking ground, man.
Fire, yeah! Stop, dropping, rock and roll, motherfuckers!
Hey, man, you got a request?
Dude, can I kiss you guys?
I think they mean a song, baby.
Yeah, I know that. I mean, I was just joking, man. I mean,
down and dirty in paradise.
All right, baby, your wish is my command.
Rock and roll, Genie! Here's your tickets and your request. The Fuzz Brothers with Down and Dirty in Paradise!
On 66.6 WILD.
Paradise City is down with the times. They're locking the doors and pulling the blinds. Ain't got no time. They're out of their minds. They're crazy. Paradise City, and what's in the name when there's no one in paradise left to maim? I gotta hit the road. I ain't playing no game. I'm crazy. Shadows and lies that fall so tall. Is this paradise a rise or fall? We've come to make a ruin of all. These machines will make you crawl. As that moon reflects the light, that city comes alive at night. If you go out, prepare to fight, 'cause they're crazy. Paradise City is where I live, and I got nothing but pain to give. My whole life's been a race for the fight, and it's down and dirty in paradise. Shadows and lies that fall so tall. Is this paradise a rise or fall? We've come to make a ruin of all. These machines will make you crawl. Shadows and lies that fall so tall. Is this paradise a rise or fall? We've come to make a ruin of all. These machines will make you crawl. We've come to make a ruin of all. These machines will make you crawl.
All right! Well, if that ain't a rockin' song, I just don't know what is. Well, guys, I know you gotta go down and get to the gig tonight.
Yeah, we gotta get going so we can do sound check. Blister Canyon, Lava Falls, and Paradise City, man. Don't forget, tonight, the Fuzz Brothers live at Paradise City Arena. What time do we go on? 8 o'clock.
Yeah, baby. Okay, well, we'll see you guys there tonight. Let's play one more song off the album. This one goes out to all the metalheads in Blister Canyon. Yeah!
Yeah! Stop, drop, and rock and roll, motherfucker!
66.6 WILD.
They heard the screaming of the wheel, the day of judgment. No one save the old man had before. They heard the roaring of the gun, poison, maddened with the smell of smoke and fuel.